Hello, I'm Amy Shields, Deputy News Editor of Retail Week. I'm here today with Nat Wakely, Director of Selling Operations from John Lewis. Nat, John Lewis have this week reported a 20% week-on-week increase in sales, coming after some difficult trading times. Can you perhaps tell me what has led to this increase this week?
Yes, I mean, we've seen an improvement really since a week ago last Friday, and we can see a number of factors, probably 4 in total, that have led to that. We're not quite sure which one was the major factor, but I think they've all contributed towards that. So last Friday, the week before last, was the first day that we had all of our prices reduced for VAT. Secondly, people have just been paid. Interest rates have started to come down, and it's also got a lot colder recently. So all of those factors together have meant that for all bar one of the last 10 days we've been in single figure decreases, which is a lot better than it has been.
Are there particular divisions or products that are doing well at the moment?
We are now very multi-channel, so it's the shops, it's the call centre, it's John Lewis Direct, and John Lewis Direct is the highlight at the moment. Record ever week last week, 9% up year on year, beat the previous record by 500,000. Click and collect branches helped that enormously. That showed a 41% growth. We've been doing it for a couple of months now. In the last 10 days since the VAT improvement, they're still down, but we have seen a pick-up in the big ticket items, especially televisions over the last week or so. But the most common theme for the last 3 weeks is that people are still spending on their children. So children's wear and toys have been in increases for the last 3 weeks.
And are there particular trends as well that show that people are deciding to spend Christmas at home this year?
Yes, I mean, we saw that reasonably early on with cooking and dining doing quite well for us. Last week it moved more to the linen departments, so new duvet covers for the mother-in-law coming round or guests, spare blow-up beds, and curtains did very well last week as well.
Although this increase week on week is 20%, the group as a whole is 6.7% down on the year. It is an improvement, obviously, on previous figures. Recently, I think they've been as low as 13–14% down. What are your forecasts for Christmas for the next few weeks? Okay. Do you think we're going to see a continuation of this improvement?
I am confident December will be better than November. November and the early part of December is our peak season for large ticket home merchandise. Now we're getting into the bit where it's more moving towards gift purchasing, and that has been consistently more buoyant than the core home market. So with some of the good news coming through in terms of VAT reductions, interest rate reductions, and people's ever-going desire to buy friends and family presents, I think December will be better than November, yes.
So the outlook, you would say, is a positive one for retailers on the high street from this week just gone?
Yeah, and last week was absolutely morale boosting. We think that while we won't meet the record figures we had from last year, and we had 3 records in a row last year, it won't be quite at that level, but running at a small-ish single-figure decrease, considering the circumstances, last year's performance, we'd be very happy with, yes.